This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hi everybody, welcome to this week's vlog. Well, we've had quite a busy week. I hope you enjoyed the game show. We're going to do more in the future, but it'll be more questions about broader things than just the channel. It was thrown together last minute and I wanted to see if it would be successful. For those of you that won and those of you that participated, make sure you email me at novaprime860@hotmail.com. Congratulations to Kabuki for winning the huge box of goodness. Also, one final thing is I've been getting a lot of email, when does this come out? And that is Wrath of Glory, Warhammer role-playing game, the core rules. Well, you can pre-order it at Miniature Market. It's going to be one of the few places that you are going to get it. You're going to get it there first. So you can pre-order that now, just to let everybody know. Wrath of Glory, Warhammer role-playing game, really good. I really like the system. It gives me a feel of the old of actually playing Warhammer. We are going to Gen Con this week, and it is going to be a very busy week. You know, a lot of people always look and go, hey, I can just grab a camera and start my own channel. Well, you know, then they finally get a taste of how much work goes into it. You know, you can print up a t-shirt, you can make business cards, and you can hand them out to all the distributors and hope that they bite and hand you free games. That's not what this is about. This is about, at least for me, it's about showing my passion for things. And just, this channel has become something where we've built a wonderful community. We've helped a lot of people, and that's the main reason that we do things. We love games. I love to play games, and I never mind that thing right there being on and talking into it. When I get at a convention, though, believe it or not, I don't. I'm actually a little shy, to be honest with you. So don't be afraid to come up if you want to. I always feel that, you know, and this is just me, because you know, I'm a realist. You know, we're a very small channel, so I'm not somebody to go to somebody and go, oh hey, I'm Rob from Rob's Tabletop. But if I do tape something to somebody, I do give them a business card and say, hey, you can see this here, and I'll send you a link if you like. And I always try to help people out. I like finding the little things that nobody's talking about and helping people. That's what it really comes down to. Something will catch my eye and I go, that really looks neat. And I love seeing distributors that are very passionate about what they made, where they put their heart and soul in it. And you see that, and you see how proud they are to put something out, instead of thinking, hey, I'm going to put something out and I'm going to make all this money and this, that, and the other if you guys back an idea. It's almost like all these channels, and Gen Con, that's when you see a billion channels all of a sudden pop up. And the funny thing about it is it's a lot of people that are just starting things up and just figure it's so easy to do. It's not easy. It is one of the hardest things, especially if you're not doing this for a living. I mean, the big guys, they're big for a reason. They're the big guys because they're the best of the best. And not everybody can do this. This is really hard. I've been doing this for 3 years. And it's, you work during the day, you come home, you plan, you work all night, and then you go to bed, you know, go to bed and get up and rinse and repeat, you know, pretty much. And it's a lot of work, and Gen Con is a lot of work. And that's why you see so many channels pop up and then so many channels fade away in the same instance, because they don't realize the work and the dedication. And then you put so much work into it and then nobody watches the video. And you go, I thought I had this. No, it's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it, and Gen Con magnifies that. It really does, and it really does. But the one thing that we try to do is really give you a point A to point B look at Gen Con. We try to go wall to wall and to give you all the nooks and crannies, not just the big guys and the distributors, but that little guy that's just full of passion and says, I have a dungeon crawl card game here I want you to take a look at. The art isn't the best, but the idea is something I really believe in, and I'll look at it and go, boy, I like that. Can I have a copy? Here's my money. And then we try to put it on the channel and just introduce you guys to things that are out there that you know, there's 600 games that are being displayed at Gen Con. 600, and probably another 200 that you don't even know about. I'd like to try to bring you those 200s. I like to try to bring you those rooms that nobody really films or goes into. Some of the events that happen, you know, instead of all the big events that happen, and just give you a feel for those of you that can't go or never get a chance to go because you may be in another country or financially or whatever reason it may be. I try to give it to you through my eyes, and I try to look through your eyes. So if there's anything that you guys want to see, put it in the comments below for sure. Gen Con is a time that you become very, very humble, because, boy, I tell you, it is overwhelming. It is so much. You realize sometimes how small of a fish you are in such a very, very big pond. And is it something that you want to keep going with? Well, I always find strength by meeting certain people at Gen Con. I always find, you know, I've gone 2 years now, and this is going to be my 3rd year. And I find that Gen Con's the convention that after I get back, I have a feel where I am and where I want to go, and it's very motivating for me. You know, we're just a little itty bitty channel here, but we have a lot of heart, we have a lot of desire and a lot of drive, and we just enjoy the hobby. I mean, we really enjoy the hobby. I mean, there's sometimes we're all over the place. Sometimes we're playing Euro games. Maybe we're in the mood for Euro games. Maybe it's war games or dungeon crawls, which are some of my favorite. I mean, I just look around at some of this stuff here, and this stuff just screams me. And that's basically what happens when I hit that button. It's you know, I really just try to tell you the things that I really enjoy, and maybe that you'll enjoy. You know, I can never really give you a solid opinion on something, because my opinion means nothing. It really does. And I'm not going, oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I'm telling you, only you can take a look at things and see things, and I can explain things a certain way. But you're the ones that are going to finally make the final decision on things. You're the ones that are going to either subscribe, either buy the game, or be interested and say, well, gee, you know, I'd like to see more of that. Or research it further and say, well, this gives me an idea, and jot down the name of the game and maybe search it on YouTube and learn more about it, because that same person, I mean, maybe somebody else has taken that same game and taken it even farther. So you make smart decisions with your money and things like that. That's the beauty of this. You can get so many variances. There's somebody that'll give you a strong opinion about it. There's other people that'll just kind of show you how to play it. And then other people that just want to show you the game and say, you know, this is something I'm very excited about. And just so many things that can be created through YouTube. And that's what makes being a YouTuber so special. Just putting your personal touch on things. And being able to keep going and do things. Now, yeah, you deal with the internet. And let's face it, the internet is not the greatest of thing. They are quick to point fingers, but very, very, very few times does the internet look at itself. And that's something you always contend with. So there's so many challenges, and you know, going into this season of Gen Con, you know, I always said that if we ever got to 10,000 subscribers, that I would consider this channel really legitimate. Now that doesn't mean that I'm striving to get 10,000 followers. I just figured while I'm enjoying myself, if we got to that point, well, then I consider us a legitimate channel that people to really look at and maybe take somewhat seriously. You know, after 10,000, what does it really matter? You know, you can fill a small stadium with the people that are subscribed to your channel. And I always think that's an exciting thing to ever think about. And, you know, we just enjoy doing our live plays together and talking together. And those of you that have followed the channel from the very beginning, and you know, I know so many of you, I love taking you on this journey as we go to Gen Con, because I always feel every time I press that button on that camera that you're with me in some way. And that's the way I approach Gen Con. It's my community's with me. So many of you I get to meet, and that for me is such a humbling experience as well, to meet and finally shake hands or hug people that I've talked to for a whole year. Or maybe you're a new subscriber and you finally see me and you want to talk, or just spend a second and tell me that you enjoy something, or maybe you don't enjoy something. That's fine too. I always find that so humbling, and I'm so grateful for the people that come up and say that they see the channel, and I always am humbled by that, and I thank you guys for coming up and seeing me or talking to me, or just mention that you saw me on Dice Tower and the times that we used to do stuff with Sam and things like that. We're heading into, we're halfway through we're 3.5 years in, coming into Gen Con, and I'm just excited for what we have going forward. There's just so many things and so many ideas I have, and so many things to paint and do, and I just look at the pile of stuff here that I have to get going, and I just look forward to the things that I'm going to see and be able to bring to you. And that's our connection, is being able to just be there for you, for those of you that can't go, and those of you that do go. Hey, like I said, it's always just a great experience to shake hands with every one of you, and thank you for your everlasting support. I mean, without it, I definitely wouldn't, well, maybe I would do it, but I wouldn't be as passionate about it. Gen Con, another Gen Con, our third, and it feels like yesterday was the first one. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. I'm looking forward to just checking out all the magical stuff that's out there. And just, you know, it's the biggest con of the year. It's one of the very, very biggest. And I'm just very excited about it. And we're going with our sponsor, Miniature Market. Those guys are fantastic. They take very good care of Game Boy Geek and Taking 20 and myself. We really have a great thing going where we are really building some momentum for them, and I'm happy because I like to see them succeed. I just want to see people win, and going there and being able to film all these wonderful games and bring them to you. Maybe it's something you didn't know about, or maybe it's something you knew about and wanted to know more about, and just bring it so you guys can help support all these wonderful people that come together at this great gathering. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope to have fun doing what I'm doing, but I'm going to be working my tail off, and I can promise you that. And this year I'm going to try to take a little break. I'm going to try to maybe do a speed painting contest. I've always wanted to do one of those. I'll probably fail miserably, but I think it'd be fun. And maybe I can get Tina to tape it. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It'll be fun. We're going to do all kinds of different things. We're going to check out the great and mighty BGG Hot Games Room. I can't wait to do that. I want to thank Pete for getting us tickets. I really appreciate that, Pete. And you have no idea how much I appreciate all your support. And I can't wait to see Lance, Undead Viking, and Keith, and everybody involved. Just great, great people that I'm becoming friends with. I've broadened my horizons, and I'm starting to find friends in this business, and for me, that's the biggest thing I could ever have is friends, and it's something I really long for. So all I can say, this is one of my long rants. I know I haven't done one of these in a long time, and we're just going to go out there and do our best. We're going to give our best, and we're going to try to support as many people as we can. We're going to support as many distributors. If you are somebody that wants me to come by your booth, do me a favor, just drop something in the comment if you happen to see this. More than likely, most of you will not, because you're going to be getting prepped up for Gen Con. But drop a line, send me an email at NovaPrime860. I will make sure that I come by if that's something you want. Maybe that you want me to stay away from your booth. Put that also in the comments, and put that on an email. That's okay too. Alright guys, we are going to have a great week. I'm going to try to film a whole bunch of stuff today, so you guys have stuff during the week, and then starting Wednesday I'm just gonna start throwing videos up like they were softballs, that's for sure, or like raindrops onto a road, that's for sure. So we're going to be putting up a whole bunch of stuff. Don't unsubscribe because you're getting killed with things. Just bear with it, and on Sunday just hit the thing, and then you don't have to watch all the videos. But we plan on putting up a lot of videos. We did already in 3.5 years 1,681 videos. I find that amazing, and this one's 80. Well, no, yeah, 82. This will be 82. So, if you really divide that, I mean, that's quite an impressive number. That's almost 3 or 4 videos a day, and we really do work hard. We believe in what we're doing. We believe in you guys, and most of all, we have a wonderful, wonderful supportive community, and I thank you all so much for being a part of it. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.